Come one, come all, CommenterNation in the building. I know I haven't been doing it regularly, but I'm about to pick up a little bit. But again, this is general conversation. You already know where to catch us at on patreon.com. TheCzarr rights reserved. Yo, it seems Agent M still decoding slowly each and every day. And the decoding is starting to get a little bit clearer, but at the same time, it doesn't really provide a solution. It does, however, hint to a certain observation. Now, the issue right here, dealing with it is, when we're breaking things down, we're starting to realize in Japanese language or translating this stuff. It's all translating. You know, we're not doing this to be funny. I'm being honest. And what was crazy was I seen a comment, somebody said, oh, I watched for a long time. The thing is, he lies and stuff. I ain't never heard you or seen you. So you basically expose yourself. So you're showing that you're trying to make things a lie when it's not. I can't make this up. And if I actually did come on here and start breaking it down, some of you would be mad. Y'all would be mad. So why are you lying? Why are you coming out of your character to try and make me look crazy? When if I actually get detailed, it's going to make you look crazy, because people can actually search and reference what it is that I be saying. You know that. The Japanese reference continues. We're going down the line. Since we found one part that did it, and it was displayed to me, she's done the work, put in the work, and gave me more information breaking stuff down. But you know, you say numbers on Tentacion, you think that's just I don't know whether you think it's just saying it to say it, or whether I'm using words like I'm not working and haven't put in the work to master the English language, but that's exactly what it is. It's on him. It's on him. So it's the weird references on him. You get me? I don't think you truly understand what I'm going into. So let me break it down. There are certain things, symbolism that means things. And what you're going to see is, not only if we're not under fire, there's going to be, because remember, when I first started doing this, we were averaging 8 to 10,000 views easy. But it slowly decreased, and it was a reason. Like, they've been blocking and doing certain things, and I'm not going to get into that, because they know what they did, and they know, like, just like the same references with people acting funny. They've been acting funny on the views and stuff. That's why patreon.com, I really go in. And I have a certain place I upload and a certain place I release. Because I'm just not going to play that game no more. Like, if people want to hear what I got to say, I'm going to let them hear, see. I'm not going to hold back. So if you ain't on Patreon, you're going to miss it. That's just all that there is to it. I realize there's a platform full of people, and if they hate me enough, I know they're not going to put in the work to actually go on Patreon. That's why, for people who seriously want to know what we're talking about, that's where you'll find us. But bottom line, all the names surrounding the situation, we're finding a lot of synonymous relations to Japanese translations, and to the point where it makes me cringe. Now, let's be real. Numbers on Tentacion, you guys are like, oh, yeah. Especially Agent M, she pointed it out. I can't deny it. There's numbers on them that I found that are beginning to make a lot of sense, and we're breaking it down, and it's all matching up. Like, this can't be made up. It's all matching up, you know. And I sit back, I'm trying to think objectively. I'm like, it's right there in front of her face. It's in front of her face. It's adding up. It's making sense. I'm making connections, and the connections are so heavy. It goes back to the, and bottom line, it makes you think, what investigator was so stupid that he couldn't put this together? You've been in the force for years, my dude, years, and you couldn't put this simple stuff together. This is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's no longer a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy at all. Me asking the questions was more detrimental than anything, and that's what they're trying to put out there, you know. And I haven't even broken it down to a science to speak on it, and it's just confirming certain things I said even at the beginning of the studies. I'm being real. there was stuff I said at the beginning that's being confirmed through what I'm being told on the backside now, having it decoded. And you know, there's certain accusations you can't make on people, and there's certain things you can't say a certain way. Bottom line, somebody orchestrated it to move a certain way. And my thing is, it would value them to have people that you see speaking how they speak, like the randoms that show up and say things. But bottom line, the numbers on him attribute to the situation as a whole, from what was reported to what was even like streets. That's how deep it gets. Streets are lining up. I can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm sitting back, and you know my mathematics are strong. My mathematics are strong. So I see it, and I'm already looking at other cases that have the same symbology going on. And it's really causing a deep awakening and understanding within the whole premise of what we see happening. That's how I know there was a mastermind, period. You can't tell me there wasn't. Because at the end of the day, with things matching up like this, you gotta have a mastermind. These suspects were not that smart. I'm not trying to demean them. Shout out to all their family, but bottom line, your son was not, or daughter was not that educated. They just moved like robots, and we can see that. But that's the confusion that's in them now after the play's done. Where do I stand? I thought I was moving according to cue. This wasn't supposed to happen, but it was. You were supposed to be the fall guys and fall women. You were supposed to get called out as being funny style. So that's the thing. Hold on. Yes. And I told you, TheCzarr openly talks about what he dealt with. Funny thing is, I completed it now, and it comes out the card. Let me show them. Let me show them. I completed it. It comes out the card. Not been a drunk. Don't do that. And I told you it's .02. That means you can have a sip of beer if you get your car stopped. You get your joint. You get this joint in the whip. To you, not that way here. Luke, I am your father, and I want you to know, X, I am your friend. I am the friend to the late X. Bottom line, you guys are sitting there saying, bottom line, that I'm some type of guy getting it. Who made the phone calls to try and call off business? Are you kidding me? Yo, I have people what women, right? When people were doing stuff, what? It's opening like, I am a woman, I am a man, you're wrong. You are against women. Like, what? When? How is that possible? Yo, let me keep this 1,000. Let me keep it 1,010. Let me keep this 1,010. If I take these Japanese references and I match them up with the numbers, are you telling me that I won't come out with a conclusion? I won't come out with a conclusion? Again, I repeat, if I take these Japanese references and I start doing numerology on the references, along with the numbers we pulled from the crime scene, really, I won't come up with something. Stop playing, because we already have, dummy. Patreon.com/TheCzarr all rights reserved. See, I know everybody showing up isn't for me. As a matter of fact, since the beginning, I have people doing way more than y'all. Way more out-of-pocket stuff. But I learned to cope with it. Why? Because we were in the hate room. We were in the hate room. It was sink or float in the hate room. Come on now. We were going against each other, still at times going against each other. And you think you're going to get at me? Nah, man. Nah. Nope. Won't work. Even if you do, quote unquote, get at me. Yeah, it's probably going to buffer. I'm on the move. You already know. Not hide nothing. Shows you the machine because even a month ago I completed the machine. She said, job well done. Absolutely. And I got knowledge of these officers getting away, breaking the law when their blood alcohol is 10 times mine, but they get suspended from work. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yo, that accident was real. That accident was real. Wow. Yo, that accident, he destroyed that car. Wow. Thank God. That accident was real talk. I ain't seen an accident like that in a minute. Woo! Woo! There had to be alcohol in that accident. There had to be alcohol in that accident. Wow. See, people like to hide it. They like to hide different things that go on. I blow the thing right in front of you. I don't care. Because that's what happens when your blood alcohol is a certain level. And somehow every policeman, even stories I know of, and I know your names, you got out of it. Because they don't want you to be seen as an officer of the law, breaking the law. I know this. I know this. And I'm not afraid to admit it. But I'm man enough to admit it. See, I was man enough to admit my mistakes. Was the trolls man enough to admit who they were and what their mistakes were? What they did, how they were affluent to cause an issue? I bet they aren't. Then you're not a man or a woman about ish. If you can't admit to who you are, the series is coming. This is just the revving up. This is just the revving up. Roller coaster. We're going to start going 80s on you, letting the system bang out. Are you playing yourself? I am holding back from addressing other YouTubers only because it's only going to help you. If I address you, it's going to help you with the audience. But it's going to be crazy how I come at you. Yes, CzxxTentacion was blocked from a couple YouTube, and he tried to call me out here in everybody's live. Yeah, I'm in everybody's live. So what? You're on everybody's platform. Then he said, oh, D-Riding? You D-Road. Everybody. Even a pet. Never mind. I'm not going to get at you. If I get at you, it's going to feel like that smack you got. They have not been sentenced, to my knowledge, and they have been sentenced only because I do not have the information yet. My peeps are on it, Jack. Oh, somebody's hurt. Oh, shoot. Yo, whoa, somebody's hurt. It looked like somebody was hurt. I didn't see somebody. Somebody's hurt. That many ambulances and that many police cars, somebody's hurt. That's crazy. This TheCzarr, hold on. Fun fact about TheCzarr. I've actually been in over 8 accidents. One involving, get this, one involving a car hitting me at 120 miles per hour. 120. Not many people survive 50 miles per hour. 120 miles per hour. Fun fact about me. Another fun fact. Another accident, an 18-wheeler ran over me. An 18-wheeler ran over me. That's the biggest truck you can get. Ran over me. Yes, I am the TheCzarr. They play with me, but they know the power is authentic. It's authentic. Look, you ain't never noticed something? This nose wasn't on me. This nose came off. And I didn't feel it at all. Period. Let them know, I'm letting them know the power because they play. They play, but know the power behind it. Some of these suckers throwing shots, you ain't never have somebody kick your shin. You're a loser to me. What you know is pain, I know beyond it. You wouldn't have survived what I survived. You couldn't have. You wouldn't have. I already told you about when it was 20 deep on one. You couldn't survive what I survived. You're not built right. You cry from a slap. You cry from a slap. You couldn't have survived half of what I survived. You are a peon to me. I touch your shoulder, it breaks. What are these suckers talking about? Acting like, oh, I'm with this. Still claiming gang 30 plus. Claiming gang 30 plus. When you need grown men for you to be a threat. You need to call other grown men to be a threat. Eat a fat one. Swallow it, gargle it, and bathe it. You are nothing to me but a peon. I touch you once, you'll disintegrate. Bottom line. Real ones survive their environment. Just because you call around a bunch of people who have done real stuff doesn't even mean they can't get split. You never seen somebody who you thought was the realest get split in half? Are you... You're not a straight nigga. One of you, name if I ever said, Czar the street nigga. Straight out the gutter. Straight out the gutter. Number one, what real street dude would put their hands on their father because they couldn't get buns in the crib? That street, right? Oh, you're hood. Oh, you're the hoodest. I beat my father up because he wouldn't let me smash a joint in the crib. Shut up. You're the type of dude we would have smacked the back of your head for play, for sport. We would have smacked the back of your head for sport. Weirdo, we would have shaved your head and threw you down in the basement. What is he talking about? See, when suckers like that get respect, around where y'all at, that's what makes me question stuff. How's a sucker like that getting respect? I survived stuff y'all never would have survived, including inhuman accidents. Shut up. Truck I was in, barrel rolled 5 to 7 times. I'm not gonna brag on it, but no belt. You wouldn't have survived that. You wouldn't have survived that. Are you really at peace with the true God? Do you give reference to him? Because you wouldn't have survived that. If you're not, you wouldn't have survived it. Come on, dummy. Come on, dummy. In my flip voice, are you dumb? I face inhuman accidents. Inhuman. And you think taking your random shots, even mentioning my name, puts poison in your veins? In such a sarcastic way? Are you stupid? You got people hating on you openly because you're a sucker, not because the media you do is authentic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They're bringing up sucker stuff you did. Are you kidding me? Your media can't touch me. Victor wanted to record X dead in the car but not shot. And that's a good point. It's all good points. Yo, everybody that speaks objectively, because that's the way. That's the way. Everybody who speaks objectively, period. That's the way. But the thing is, we're trying to figure out where the trolls come from. We're trying to figure out where the trolls come from. Spitting facts. Where's their facts at? Where's their facts at? See, I'm not the guy jumping up in the whip, snorting bing bing, then riding around like I'm the man, yelling and screaming. I don't need no amplifier. I am the amplifier. I am the catalyst. I am the czar. Don't get it screwed up. Just because I'm not throwing out there saying, I know this person. Don't get it screwed up. Most of the people around me have already walked the grounds around a lot of y'all. Walked the grounds. Hung out with people you idolize. Already done. Another fun fact about TheCzarr. Do you know where the bloodline comes from? See, oh. The bloodline's fire. Are you stupid? The bloodline's fire. This bloodline was in newspaper because we were the first bag in the pants in prison. Why is that authentic? Because it wasn't for the sucker stuff that it became. We're getting your butt dug out. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Yeah, some of these cats sag their pants because they want their butt penetrated. You ain't know that? No, we did it because we said, forget the belts, YouTube guidelines. We gonna rock it how we wanna rock it. And they sagged it. They didn't sag it for entrance. If you find a newspaper and you see who's doing it, look at the last name. It is mine. It is us. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Check the bloodline. Of some of your most favorite killers. World renowned. Oh, the blood that courses in my veins. Thank God. I've made change. I made change while the rest of you brag about falling into order to copycat. You brag because you're a carbon copy. We're with this. We rep this. I throw up this color. You ain't no street. Who said I was? Dummy. I watched my bloodline go down by doing what it is you brag about doing. Yeah, and they actually went and did it. So they wasn't hanging around a bunch of dudes doing it. They wasn't saying, oh, I know such and such that does it. Oh, let me call up my dude that does it. They did it. Served their time like men and taught me not to. That's a fact. So when these guys brag about going down the same path, oh, I rep the blue. Oh, I rep the red. Oh, I'm gang affiliate. Don't mean ish. I learned from those who told your guy what to do. And they told me, you're my kin. Don't do it. And I respect it. But they're still bragging because they do it, right? Oh, this is my set. We out here. We out here still robbing, killing, and stealing from our own people. Then y'all want to say Martin Luther King and Malcolm X in the same. Don't disgrace them. Quiet. I'm out here waging war with the cops. You're still waging war with your own people. Shut up. Y'all run when cops come. Y'all run. like, no, y'all run. Cowards when the Blues show up. Cowards. Sorry, never ran from a cop. I run from a cop? Son, we did that when we were young. We did that when we were children, preteen age. A man ain't running. I stand my ground. But they brag about hurting each other, right? Oh, my gang wrote down on this. My gang does this. Shut up. I went to Cali with the OG. Shut up. You're a coward. You are a coward. I don't want to care what OG. You're a coward. You want to throw the Blue up? Be on that block every day. Have that thing ready when the Reds pull up with your bandana out. Do it like my people did it. Have it out invisible with your thing out when they ride around. Don't just brag about it online. I'm with the Blues. Blue is out here. We out here. Have it out and ready. And they're like, oh, he ain't say my name. Lansky. What are you talking about? There you go. Want to say Czar's name. Son, if you're really going to rep the Blue, rep it official. Don't stand out there with your guys. Hold on, because I'm blowing in a machine that you wouldn't even take the chance to do, because TheCzarr doesn't run. And I finished my time. Time finished. Already did it. Did an extra 2 just to show them I'm authentic. Because they planted it on me. But I ain't going to fight back that way. I got a different way I'm going to fight back. And they already know what's coming. I am the storm. The eye before the storm. Don't sit there throwing out my gang unless you're on that block. Dolo. Go on that block, Dolo. You won't. With your flag out in enemy territory, you will never do that. Let me hear you say something else, gang. I'm going to ask the right ones, is he gang? If so, he's your enemy. Let me ask him. Because you're crazy. You want to use my name to mention street, you fucked up. You messed up. You shouldn't have did that. Because now, in my mind, what it's telling me is you're really set banging online, trying to throw people's names in it to stuff they ain't say. Yeah, I tried to get your bum self a lawyer. Because when you're in the game of getting money, good lawyers are what people know. And if you ain't got lawyer money, shut up. No one ever taught you that? If you ain't got lawyer money, shut up. Bottom line, shut up. You ain't got lawyer money, shut your skinny, shut up. What is he talking about? You want to know what? Everybody that's around him, you should be moving away now. Like, I ain't repping this. That's how I know you're flogging on the set. You're faking on it. And I'm sorry for the side piece, but here's tips for the real. Number 1, you moving to work, you got the lawyer money on deck. Number 2, you're not flossing on the set. Somebody violating you would have been make a move in silence. You didn't do that. You started calling out, claiming this, claiming that. Number 3, you're on that block every day. Dolo. Even I can say I did my dirt. Dolo. Dolo. No one else can say that I needed them to do dirt with me, ever. I did it dolo, and I took the charge dolo. Beat the case dolo. I hate when people hop up because they know some guys who are really out there getting it, and they ain't on the block themselves dolo with the peace every day, because the money's in enemy territory. Ain't that right, Shammy? Since you're saying if you gotta get it, you gotta get it in the gutter. Ain't it in enemy territory or not? The money's where your enemies are, right? What are they talking about? I have people that really died living it. I love, died living it. And you can tell when people don't. They don't glorify it. They don't brag about it. They don't throw it in people's face. Why is everybody doing that then? You two are the ones I see doing it. That's who I can tell really did it. They're not throwing it out there, bragging about it, saying, oh, I met the OG. Then shut up. Obviously, he told you, shut up, you're with the clique. Shut up. The only thing you didn't do was mention a name. My goodness. Then when I mention me, don't mention me with you. Don't say my name. If I'm in your live, ignore me if it's that. If I'm that annoying, ignore me. Don't mention it. You don't know the code aside. I caught you out on that bird Pokemon. I caught you out on that. They would have told you, shut up. Stop mentioning us. That's how you get a low-key case going. I would know that. I'm doing a case. That's how you bring attention. Doesn't matter if you stop doing it. You did it. My goodness. Why do I gotta teach? You're so in gang. We're so close to age. Why do I gotta teach you to shut up? I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to be talking about something. This guy, he talks and talks, screams gang, then gets a tsunami slap, and nothing happens. That's crazy. That's crazy. Respect your team. Respect your team and shut up. Dang. If you were in Philly, you wouldn't be anymore. They would never let that happen. Why? Because I know people that got wiped out for saying it. Doing what you did, they got wiped out. What are you doing? You don't play like that. Then you're hanging around people who are educational, do business, are raising kids to be real businessmen that are going to become moguls, and you could care less. I respect, listen, Flip has golden media. If you can't separate the two, get off the platform. And no one put me up to it. I'm being real because I watched this media for years. He grinded it out. He made something of it. And you want to go around and play. Get off the platform. Get away from him. All you're doing is drawing attention and being fraudulent, saying my name. Got cops that I'm dealing with. Oh, we heard you were. Don't say my name. Don't say my name, dummy. Don't say my name no more. Don't say it no more. Not with what you're claiming, not with what you're saying, trying to call me out. Now, before I get back into what I came on for, let me talk about the Dana part. What problem do I have with her for you to mention her on me? What D-riding did I do on her? If she wants to come out and has something to say for you mentioning my name and mentioning her, do it. Do it. Do it. But be real with it. Any slip up and I'm on you like a hawk, like a wolf. Even though I'm a dog, you're going to make me turn into a wolf on the media. You got him saying my name and then saying your name. Check him. What's going on? Why is he mentioning me with you? What's the issue?
Because you two weren't getting along last time I checked. Speak about what you can speak about. Know what you speak about. And stop speaking that stuff on the mic around someone who's business savvy. I have family that lost life over it. Stop playing with it. They would never move like you. They would never move like you. They rotted in prison, some of them. Rotted. Because they really went out and did what they said they did. They weren't in and out, in and out. They rotted. Are you stupid? You must be. You must be. You keep getting chance after chance on major platforms and slipping up. You dropped the ball like 12 times now. Hand off the face. What are you talking about? He's actually doing something sensible, speaking about what's relevant. And you want to try and make a drama situation. I don't care if the ads run on this. Run it through. What is he talking about? You belittle everything true business stands for. Real businessmen. He's coming from a background, becoming a businessman, and you want to still talk stupid. You're ruining your team. You're the weakest link. Public, the face of it, and the weakest link on your team. If you are claiming what gang you said, straight out of Cali with the OG, you disgrace. And if I got your OG on the jack, showed him those videos, said, do you respect that? He'd say, no. Are you kidding me? You think I'm the only one looking at you? That I'm not like, yo, you know I'm not part of that lifestyle. Tell me, is this acceptable that he moves this way and says these things? You think they say, yeah? Saying my name, are you stupid? Saying my name, are you stupid? I'm doing better. I put aside the savagery of a heathen and pulled up the woken mindset of an objective, hard-hitting perspective. Stop playing with me. No, here's what I want you to do. Take that mentality that you brag about, talking about your flag, traveling to Cali. Take a trip out to Philly, dolo, alone, like TheCzarr did, alone. Pull up on the block and rep your set. Matter of fact, in NY, go to where your enemies are, since you're all about the money. Rep your set, dolo. Hold your guys down instead of them getting falls like they need me. He needs me. He needs me. I can't get over how you cried on Cam and you're still trying to push a crazy narrative because I laugh at something someone else says when you drag that man's name through the dirt. I Smoke, you dragged his name through the dirt. He wasn't even talking about you at first. You dragged his name through the dirt. And if I had HB2N's theme song, like, man, I'd play it right now. What are you talking about? This is crazy. Then he's like, if you really got a problem, then you're gonna block the person. Right now, my audience, right now. If I ever went to block a person, didn't I give you a chance to speak first? I gave you the opportunity to speak. The same way I'm gonna do with business. But that's crazy. You're gonna get your team locked up. Every time you get into some drama, you start bringing them up. That's how you get your team locked. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Dang. You make me mad for them because one of them probably got a kid and they're trying to do something different and you're just out there on that dumb stuff. As long as you're smoked out, As long as you're high up in the clouds, you'll say whatever. Drunk as a skunk, say whatever. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna remain calm. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. And on some real stuff, I know they talk with you behind the scenes. Stop doing that. They had to. Because they're like, yo, I like this dude. I like him because he's sincere. He has respect. He has talent somewhere deep in those bones. But he keeps doing dumb stuff. I know they did. They had to. Because I felt shameful for them even giving a chance. Now back to what I was saying. Bottom line, we got a lot of Japanese references. We matched up numerically because we do intelligent work. Then on the backside, IG, CC, ARR _ all rights reserved. One word. It ain't changed. One word. DM. Everybody knows my DMs is open. They've been open since the jump. I got the hate messages. I could gladly show them. I got the violations from some of these fake witnesses. I could show them. I'm not up here just showing them around for shows, even though I could if I wanted. I could if I wanted. Everything I dealt with. These guys don't see none of it. I deal with all of it. Some of them are really out there. Period. When we find out who they are, they're really out there. Not a game. They're not a game. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? I don't go making phone calls like, yo, I need you to. I never did that. They could tell you, he ain't do that. What are you talking about? Guys coming around me? You thought it was all media? Like they weren't really pulling up around me? What are they talking about? I'm sorry, it's just when the guys, I told you this, and I'm gonna say it again. There's two people's media I respect in this game the most than anyone. It'll be the Star Chamber, whatever series Stars comes with, and then it's Queen's Flip. Those are the two people that I admitted that's media I watched for years and learned from. Sometimes I gotta let loose because there's other people around it who I'm like, what are they talking about? Because I'm in the live voicing my opinion. Flip don't even go crazy when someone comments. He blocks the people who are messing with business. He blocks only the people that were messing with business in his live. This guy blocked me in the live. Yeah, I came in with different names to see if you were still gonna be a sucker and block me. When I laughed at what someone said, and you blocked me? Did I hop in there coming at you? After I did. But that was crazy to me. That was crazy. And then you're bad for business. You're bad for business. You're going to see you're really bad for business. And Bubbles is the El Honcho destroyer. Period. Bubbles, get your fame off him. Bubbles, take his energy. You know how to. Take his energy. You don't deserve it. You didn't earn it. Have rent every month for Flip. Have rent for him every month. I'm not playing. Have rent for him every month. Have rent. Because if I have to put respect on anybody, I will put that respect on Shammy. Shammy is one of a kind. I just like messing around trolling. Shammy, real talk. Did I not troll you since the morning show? Have I ever not trolled you? Did I ever not troll you? Yay or nay? Even on the phone, did I troll with you? So why is this princess coming to your defense? What's his end game? Can you explain what's his end game? Why call me out because I laughed at a joke someone said? What's his end game? It makes no sense. You got a lot of people to defend yourself. You had 21 plus dislikes on that one video. That one video, 20 plus dislikes, 25 likes. Really? Wasn't you the guy screaming about numbers? Huh? Huh? You kidding me? You're kidding me. That's why I supported Maine coming at you. Because that was crazy. Yeah, I was in the middle. Because I thought Maine had good content. And I think he has talent. And Queen's Flip is forever that icon that I'll look at as media and I'll give credit because he originated a lot of things we do today. Fact, that is true. Whether people hate or love him, he did. But come on. This guy is literally the embodiment of Meyer. Go read the story of Meyer Lansky, please. That's why I'm like, is he serious? Is he doing this on purpose? All those old school gangsters, TheCzarr seen all the movies, read all the books, the Bible, anything else you want to name, and every Harry Potter book. What's up? I read. I'm well acclimated. So the stuff you talk on has been around for years. I watch my family in the past disintegrate from the lifestyle you speak about. Cousins taken out. They were terrorizing places. Bringing terror. They didn't bring it with a group. Solo dolo bringing terror to places. And it was wrong. I can admit that. Terrorizing entire boroughs. Are you stupid? I watched it. I saw their story. It only ends two ways. The same two you know, you're probably told. But the same person you backslapped because you couldn't get no cheeks in his crib. You didn't listen. Deceased or prison, period. Crazy. Crazy. Who raised these dudes? Who raised you? Who raised you? Who raised you? Because you're not learning from any of the moguls around you that you're fortunate to be around. Including you learning a thing or two from Shammy. I don't agree with everything he says, but you're still not learning. They're dropping jewel after jewel, and you ain't learning nothing. It's disgraceful. The same people in your place would have built a multi-million-dollar business. They would have built knowledge you can't learn anywhere but experience. And you never learn. I find that disgraceful. I could say what I want. I troll. But do I learn from Shammy? Absolutely. I troll. But do I learn from Flip? Absolutely. I don't even need to say I learned so much from stuff. Like, dog, it's disgraceful. What you do is disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed of yourself. I don't care if you say you're not. You live the shame. What is he talking about? I'm sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. I didn't want to address a YouTuber, but when it comes to this stuff, and they're mentioning my name, and then mentioning, oh, you're a D-Rider, go. It was all support. For Dana, it was all genuine from my heart. It wasn't disrespect. Wasn't, oh, he's trying to get some. It was from my heart. Because I felt she was embodying the struggle of a black woman, not only in media, but growing, making a name for herself. I seen it. That's why I supported her. So before you make comments like you did, get yourself together. If she wants to say otherwise, I don't care. I admit to what I did. I don't care. It was support. Wasn't for no side thing. Now I'm gonna let you go support the weight room so you don't lose in an arm wrestle like you did to the weakest women in the clique. Fact. Fact. Now back to something real. We found names that match Japanese symbolism. Now this symbolism isn't normal symbolism, but it leads to deeper implications in connecting different things. Number 2, we played the numbers game with the crime scene, with the investigation place itself, with the investigators, and it's adding up. I don't speak about it. Go over to patreon.com, CzxxTentacion, all rights reserved, and I'll talk in detail. That's where you could go. That's where you're showing me the support that we've earned. I'm building to build a team, doing media, not standing on the block, throwing up a set, doing media, business. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to the point where, and I'm chill now. I see certain things, and I actually do know NY cats that did work out there would condone some of the stuff that he was saying. Never did work. Now, I'm not saying where they're from, who they are, because they may have did work on some people y'all know, so I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying a word. But they did work out there. Went crazy out there. And my thing is, when there's a guy that's mentioning my name and then trying to talk bad on it or throws, because I laugh at someone's joke, you got to get addressed. Because I laughed at their joke. Because I'm being entertained since media is entertainment. What? I'm supposed to pick who I want? I'm supposed to pick and choose who I'm gonna watch because you may not like them. That sounds very feminine. That sounds very feminine. Think about it. Because someone dislikes them, I'm gonna pick and choose whether or not I should watch or be entertained by anything they say. Ain't that crazy? But didn't I tell y'all about that characteristic earlier? These trolls who hate because there's a motive in it and they're doing it for someone instead of being entertained. I told you about this. The very thing I told my audience about, and you embody it. Really? You're that dumb? You're going to embody it and then try and make it a going theme for why you're going to block me? When I'm Shaq with the blocks, and the term that I coined, putting respect on them, it was because people were messing with business, making wild accusations that cannot be backed, challenging me on stuff they will not prove, do not want to be called out on the proof. That's why. Not because they got an opinion, not because they speak bad about me. You'll see many lives, people talking bad about me. But for you to coin that up like you know my relationship with other people, eat one. Eat one. What are you talking about? Do what HB2N, do what his song said. Because you can't say that YouTube guidelines. I know my guidelines well. They're probably going to try and stop it because I said gang so many times. But that's what you embody. You embody everything that every man with sense is raising their child not to be involved with. I'm going to repeat it. You embody everything. Us as growing men never want to raise a child to see, think, feel, hear. You embody it. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. Literally. No man would ever say, I want my child to be just like him. None of your teammates would say, I want my brother or child to be just like him. Never. They never say that. Now, as a man, if you are a man, that should demean everything you stand for, because no other man would want to be nothing like you. That's sick. In my Wiz voice, sick. Wow. I'm about to be out here. Patreon.com, TheCzarr Rights Reserved. Stay tuned in. Sometime tomorrow night and this weekend, you're getting those flames. We're still decoding. You're going to get a pre-decoding episode, patreon.com/TheCzarr Rights Reserved. Then I'm coming back here for the generalization of the next episodes coming this weekend. And I got people in the audience that know that's not authentic. The things you said, the things they did. Oh yeah, I showed them personally, showed them, because I didn't want to speak on certain things unless others saw them and condone them. It's not. And here's the thing. Because I scream in your world, it may seem like mad, but that's called putting some emotion in it. The number one thing about being a YouTuber, look it up. Speak with emotion. If you don't say it with your chest, why say it at all? If you don't say it with your chest, why say it at all? And I'm saying it with my chest. I'm saying everything with my chest. Because I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to speak on it. Oh, you went and said this. You said that. I'm not faking it. I'm keeping it authentic. Again, can be vouched. I learned about family that terrorized the city. Terrorized it. And these guys are saying all this stuff, yet they have time to get up on media and smoke, get up on media and drink, and then want to act like that's authentic. No, they were doing it on the run and they never saw a camera. And some of them rotted in jail, and some of them faced their judgment for their choices, for the things they did in life. And they sport my bloodline. I'm the change of this bloodline. And if you don't get that, you ain't going to get nothing. If you don't understand that struggle, you ain't going to understand nothing. And if you ain't looking to change that, then you going to leave this earth for nothing. You know how I rock. CommenterNation, the greatest nation since United Nations. We died and we age like fine wine. All rights reserved.